Hello, everyone. My name is Duane Roth, and I'm the Senior Vice President of Sales for Aptara. Welcome to SSP 2021. Over the course of this video, my colleagues and I will be updating you on what's new and growing at Aptara since we last saw each other. The topics we'll be covering include the adoption of AI machine learning technology to streamline content creation, platform migration assistance, open access-based solutions built around our SciPris APC collections and page production platform, and data harvesting to enrich our customers' content and generate new revenue streams. Like many of the vendor presentations you'll be seeing throughout SSP, Aptara has assembled a team of data scientists leveraging AI machine learning capabilities to automate the content production process as much as possible for time to publication and cost effectiveness. We're also using this technology to build out platform-based solutions to meet the needs of an ever-evolving publishing market space. We'd be happy to schedule a broader discussion on this topic after the meeting. Now over to John to discuss platform migration assistance along with a special guest.
Thank you, Duane. I'm John Camareno, Senior Director of Business Development. I've been with Aptara for about 11 years now, so it's been a wonderful time. In that time, I've worked with a lot of my clients on their digital needs. With a background in computer science, I've been helpful in working with different software packages, XML, digital conversions, etc. Recently, in the last couple of years, we've seen a spike in the amount of our clients moving from one hosting platform to another. So naturally, it came to me to be the one to assist with that. One of the things that we've done with the migrating is being able to help move some of those monumental tasks away from the client's team and into Aptara, to allow the client's team to focus on their day-to-day business rather than some of the heavy lifting that needs to be done in a move of this type. What does a publisher need to do, and how can they prioritize what will be uploaded and go live first, or just some of the issues they face as they tackle a major decision like moving platforms? As more and more publishers are looking to make the change from one online hosting platform to another, Aptara has positioned themselves to assist these publishers in a myriad of tasks that can bog down that staff, as I said. Who is trying to handle many other critical tasks during that move? With our ability to ramp up quickly and provide a wide variety of expertise, Aptara can take the heavy lifting off the publisher's hands and allow their staff to move to more vital issues. Of course, each migration, like our clients, are unique and have their own individual issues. If I could boil it down into 4 common phases, they would be something that, as these follow. Understanding the client's complete corpus is phase 1. All of the different files, which ones are going to be the most important? What needs to be uploaded first? Sometimes it's necessary to be able to query that corpus and find out what shape the articles are in, or what work needs to be done, as well as prioritizing which ones should be moved first. So with some of our clients, we've been able to assist with that by creating a CMS, a content management system, that allows them to easily and quickly move through and query all of that data and come up with an idea and a list of what's going to be first and how to move them. Phase 2 would be more along the lines of an XML cleanup. You're not only moving from probably one DTD to another DTD, but maybe a lot of the material is from older DTDs that have never been updated. So are you going to update the DTD? Are you going to change the DTD? During that process, is there no more metadata that you would like to now put into that XML? Also, how is it going to display? These are all some common questions that you're probably going to need to address at some point in time. Again, is it something that you want your staff to be working on, or is it something that can be easily moved over to somebody like Aptara, where we can throw a lot of manpower at it and get it done quickly and efficiently for you? Phase 3 is more of that migration itself, moving the mass corpus from one site to the other. Using that CMS again, we can easily and quickly determine which files need to go up first and which files will come next, and make sure that they all look right when they are on the new platform. And that leads me to phase 4. Phase 4 is more of a quality check, comparing visually the 2 sites and how your articles are displayed on each site. Even though the XML may be set up to display them the same way, we found through our experience that sometimes it does not. Maybe a table or chart moves from one side to the other. Maybe text gets rearranged. So with a quick visual check, the team can come up with a checklist, and we can then find a way to make the two sites display evenly throughout that process. At this point, I'd like to introduce you to one of our great clients, Deborah Plavin from American Society of Microbiology. And I've asked her to come here today to kind of share some of her experiences as she has just recently gone through a migration. Deborah?
Thanks, John. ASM has been working with Aptara, I would say, for a couple of years in a variety of different ways. And when we made the decision to migrate platforms, we worked closely with Aptara to do a content cleanup to help us prepare. And then, of course, as things happen with a migration, when fires start around content, Aptara was really able to help us out in terms of creating missing XML that we never knew was missed, and also helping us package content to deliver it, to really expedite the process. And also, as John mentioned, do a visual QC between what was on our current platform, what will be on our new platform. So that can really help us during dual deliveries to try to figure out what problems we have in composition, or whether we have some styling issues that we have to work out. I think those are sort of the core things that were really tremendously helpful to us in sort of that content migration phase.
Excellent. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you being here again, taking time out of your day to join our little SSP video. So with that, like I said, if you have any more questions about migration or you would like to talk to somebody, please reach out to us, and I'm sure one of us would be happy to help you. I'm going to hand you over to Bill, who's going to talk a little bit about our SciPris, our new author page charge collection tool. Go ahead, Bill.
Thank you very much, John, and thanks again, Deborah. Hello, everyone. I'm the Senior Director of STM Business Development here at Aptara. It's nice to digitally see you again. I know I've spoken with many of you in the past. Today, I'd like to talk open access and Aptara's SciPris platform. I've had the pleasure to be part of the open access movement from the earliest days. The only constant I've observed in this time is change. The global OA marketplace seems to be in a constant state of evolution and flux. As a technology vendor, I see the friction in the workflow in processes that support the transition to open access. At Aptara, we're pleased to be part of the solution. Our SciPris platform is the answer you've been seeking. Our friends at Outsell refer to data as the new oil. Publishing systems and workflows are rich with data. The challenge is to make sense of the data and put it to work to remove the friction. Various systems, from manuscript submission to editorial to production, contain article data, pricing data, agreement data, location data, funder data, institutional identifiers, PIDs, and more. This galaxy of metadata, when harnessed, can lubricate the process, reduce costs, speed publications to market, promote experimentation, and benefit authors, publishers, funders, and institutions. Just think about all the variables in open access models today. There's APCs, read and publish agreements, publish and read, subscribe to open, green, gold, hybrid, discounts, waivers, promotions, taxes, and more. Oh my. These can clog the workflow and create inefficiency, increase costs, and slow the research to reader. SciPris to the rescue. SciPris is Aptara's SaaS-based solution for open access. SciPris uses this available data to drive the business of OA efficiently. SciPris is configurable to your unique business rules and comes with onboard self-service tools that aid rapid deployment right from the publisher console. By plugging into the publishing workflow, SciPris manages e-commerce on a global scale, commerce which includes discounts, waivers, promotions, taxation, APCs, submission fees, page charges, color charges, and more, no matter whether the payer is an author, institution, or funder. Many times, there's no direct transaction at all. In that case, SciPris serves as the communication hub. SciPris coordinates messaging between all stakeholders and provides robust real-time reporting to run the business, inform the stakeholders, and provide transparency and compliance. Let's schedule a time to talk. I want to know more about your OA program and how we might help. An open discussion is the pathway to open access. At Aptara, we're here to help. And now, over to you, Chris.
Thank you, Bill. Aptara's PXE digital production platform can meet all your production needs, delivering dynamic content at the same time as reducing costs and turnaround times. We are pleased that we can also offer integration of SciPris with PXE, which will support clients who need a proofing platform blended with APC collections. PXE 5 can be used by authors, editors, and proofreaders without the need for training or expensive software to be installed. The cloud-based software allows authors, editors, and proofreaders to view their files in a Word-type interface. By using this software, the XML source files are being edited, although no XML coding is seen by the user. Corrections to all content is allowed, along with the addition of new material such as illustrations, tables, and equations. New content added by the author can be seen and approved by the next person in the process, such as an editor. By optimizing the production workflows via a central content repository, PXE 5 offers solutions to your workflows, including integrated workflow encompassing content creation, editing, and formatting, the elimination of traditional manual editing environments and processes. It provides increased revenue from reduced time to market and new product opportunities. Collaborative content editing and review via a web-based environment. Specialized markup of subject matter for multi-channel distribution. Enhanced version control that allows users to revert to any prior document version. Email-based notifications and reports to users. PXE 5 can also integrate directly with InDesign and other pagination engines. It can also link directly to the publisher's content management system, digital rights management system, and digital assets management systems. I will now hand over to my colleague, Greg, who will tell you about data harvesting. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Hi, I'm Greg Fagan, one of the Senior Directors of Business Development here at Aptara. Before moving over to the service side, I worked in scholarly publishing for more than 20 years for companies like Wiley, Elsevier, and McGraw-Hill. And my colleagues here with me all have deep publishing experience. We've watched the industry evolve from print to print plus digital to digital first. So we understand the challenges you face, not only with content formats and outputs, but with evolving business models. As a vendor serving publishers since 1988, we've helped you to stay one step ahead of these rapid changes. In addition to working with publishers, I also work with the financial services industry. I mention this because some of the solutions we've devised for our financial services clients can be applied to scholarly publishing as well. Here's a good example. We do automated monitoring of regulatory websites like the SEC, FINRA, and FDIC to find new or amended regulations. We harvest that data, annotate it, and then feed it to our financial services clients so that they can import it into their downstream systems for their legal and regulatory staff to work on as needed. This automated crawling and content harvesting technology could be applied any number of ways for scholarly publishers. It could be used to crawl your online catalog to look for any missing or incomplete metadata. It could be used in similar fashion to monitor how your content is being presented by third-party distributors like Amazon, Apple, and Barnes & Noble. We want you to know that this technology is available to you. Another area I'd like to touch on briefly is our ability to build custom content management systems. There are many off-the-shelf CMSs on the market, but every CMS we build is customized to your specific workflows and content. In fact, we built one for a large publisher that publishes medical, legal, and financial services content. The CMS we designed and built for them works in conjunction with the automated web crawling I just mentioned. The content that we harvest from the regulatory sites is converted to XML and poured into their CMS. From there, it's published for their clients, which are banks and financial services companies. Finally, although Aptara is known primarily as a provider of content services, we also provide customer support and help desk coverage. This can be 24/7 support via phone, chat, or email with agents specifically trained for your needs. We're doing this currently for a large scholarly publisher to support both their print and online products. Publishing is often called the accidental profession because a lot of us grew up thinking we'd be doing something else. Heck, I'm still waiting for the call to play center field for the Yankees, but we just sort of fell into publishing. It's a happy accident, though, as I've had the good fortune to spend my career working with and for many of you. To paraphrase Rick Blaine in Casablanca, I think this will be the continuation of a beautiful friendship. Thanks for listening. Now I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Tom Thrash.
Thanks, Greg. Yes, I'm Tom, Director of Strategic Accounts here at Aptara. Wanted to thank you for sticking around. This format is not quite the same as a face-to-face chat at our booth, but we hope you found these brief overviews helpful. While composition and conversion remain at our core, just as they have for over 3 decades, we wanted to demonstrate how we've expanded to keep pace with the industry. We serve publishers on 6 continents, and we're doing all the things you just heard and more. Everything from composing their pages, to updating and cleaning up old XML, to data mining of existing content, to extensive open access and transformative agreement solutions. Please, reach out to any of us to learn more. As others have said already, we'd be happy to schedule a discussion after the meeting. We hope you stay safe and healthy, that you enjoy the rest of the show, and to see you in person in the exhibit hall next year. Thank you.